Hi Libra, welcome to How Love Tarot. This is your October 2021 reading for how do they feel about you. I've already pulled your tarot and I have how you feel about your person right here and how your person feels about you. Now, because of the nature of this reading, you may not be able to look at the present position and be able to validate it because you're looking at this reading because you want to know how your person feels about you. So this is kind of unlike my other readings. So I'm just going to get straight into it. I do suggest you listen from beginning to the end, unlike the other readings where I just tell you the present position will eliminate whether this is your reading or not. So, Libra, what is going on with you? I have here the devil. So, Spirit, do you want to bring forward the devil for Libra? What's going on with Libra and how they feel about their person? So I do get here, Libra, that this is a new person. I feel here that your person is looking at you as a potential new love. I am looking, though, at your energy and there's a lot of suspicion in your energy. So you know that there's chemistry, but I feel as if the chemistry, like it's kind of throwing you off. It's a trigger. That's what it is. That's why the devil's here. Libra, you threw me off there. Holy cow. Starting off with the devil. That's what it is. You're getting triggered. All right, so because there is sexual chemistry here, maybe because your person is very sexual in nature, or there is a lot of physical chemistry, that may be a part of your history and something that has led to betrayal in the past. And so for you, it is daunting to meet somebody that you're either so physically attracted to and also perhaps knows how physically attractive they are. And so this is quite a challenge for you, and that's why we have you feeling a little bit with the devil energy. You're feeling kind of maybe some obsessive thoughts. So devil energy is really grounded in the physical, right? It's not grounded in your spiritual mind or in your heart space, or even in your gut instinct. It's very much of the mind. And, you know, it plays tricks on you. The mind plays tricks on you. So that's kind of what you're dealing with right now, is kind of trying to understand the forest from the trees, knowing that you're getting triggered, knowing that there's chemistry, being able to understand that this person does want love from you and you want love from them, but there's a barrier here and there's some and again, it's coming from past trauma, past hurt and pain, past difficulty in another relationship that's kind of, you know, I think one of the things that you're thinking is, are you in a pattern with this person? Are you drawing in the same people over and over and over again? I don't know. Are you, Libra? I don't think so. I just think that whatever you've been through is so difficult that there's a lot of self-blame that is still unconscious, even though there is a lot of stuff that you've worked through. It does feel as if, listen, let me put it this way. I'm a clinical psychologist, okay? And one of the things I hear misconstrued all the time, either by the therapist or by the client who's receiving therapy, is this kind of situation when it comes to patterns in our lives. People think that patterns are a bad thing. People think that we need to break patterns, but you know, we can see patterns throughout our life, right? I mean, the colors that you like, the clothes that you wear, the kind of friends that you have, the places that you work, your interest, right? Those are all patterns. And so when it comes to a relationship and you, let's say, go to therapy and somebody says, well, is this a pattern? It's easy to say yes. And then it's easy to pull all those threads together and say, look, let me show you how it is. I need to break that pattern. So I think there's a little bit of mental conflict here with trying to understand, is this a pattern? And what I will tell you is, somebody that is professional, that sees this misconstrued all the time, is to forget about whether it's a pattern, all right? The person is not your last person. The situation is not your last situation. You're not the person that you were in the last situation, and this person is not who they were 4 years ago, 4 months ago even, right? This person is evolving and changing, and so are you. You can see that rapid kind of movement within their energy. How do they feel about you? We've got the King of Wands in the upright position. We got the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position, and we got the Five of Swords. So they're listening to what you're saying. It seems as if they do have a lot of passion for you. It's genuine. I can see that it's genuine, but they can see that you are distracted from them. They can see that there's a lot of mental anguish that goes into the relationship. You're thinking about the relationship a lot, and you're talking about those thoughts with them. And so those things that you're saying to them are mulling around in their mind, and they're thinking, this is creating a lot of conflict for you. And so even though there's passion, this person wants you to keep an open mind. They don't want you to, they kind of want you to try and see them as if you'd never been hurt before, as if these experiences have never happened to you before, and take them at their own volition, their own experience, who they are as a human being. And I can see that they see that your conflict in this. They're very nice, Libra. I kind of like them. I gotta say that. I kind of like them. I like that they're thoughtful about what you've been through, and they're thinking, it shows here that they're thinking about you and all the conflict and the hurt and the pain that you've been through, and they're processing it. So that's kind of what's going on with them in regards to you and the present energy. In the strength with you, look at you, bloody Libra, crying out loud. You do crack me up. Palace of Wands. You're like, you know what? I may want love, but guess what? My heart is Fort Knox, and you know what it is? It's like Excalibur and the stone, right? You're going to have to be King Arthur to pull out the sword. And if you're not King Arthur, you can F off, right? That's your attitude. At least that's what comes out in your energy. So here you are with your passion, but it's not in the upright position. You're not open. Your heart is not open. You're further along than where you were. But the energy that you're giving off, Libra, is very, very shut down and closed off. And like I said, it is the sword and the stone kind of a deal. It's kind of like, you know, there's no room for error. There's no room for you to be somebody that requires work. You're very exhausted, Libra, in these relationships or whatever you've gone through. So there's some distortion here. There's some distortion in that if anybody wants the key to that fortress, that is your heart, they're going to have to prove themselves holier than thou. I mean, Libra, come on now. Who's holier than thou? Except a narcissist. Okay. So how do they feel about you in the strength position? So why is this in the strength position, Spirit? Why is the Palace of Wands in the reverse position, in the strength position? Spirit is saying that it shouldn't be in the strength position. Spirit is telling me that you're looking at that as a strength, that you're not letting anybody in that has the potential to hurt you. And so Spirit is making me feel that that is actually not a strength. It's sitting in the strength position because you think that it's a strength. Spirit world is saying that is not a strength. Spirit world is saying in order for you to have a full experience with another human being, you have to be able to let go of the past in a way that you can forgive, heal, and understand that it could happen again, but it's not a reflection of you. It's not a reflection of your choices. It's not a reflection of you picking a bad person. We are all responsible for who we are and what we do. And you're stronger now, and Spirit wants you to understand that you are stronger now. You are more discerning now. You will end a relationship much quicker rather than staying in it. But Spirit is making me feel that that's not what happened. You were completely betrayed. And so there's a lack of trust that the spirit world is saying that that's going to have to come back in order for you to be completely in a relationship. So they're telling me it's neither here nor there that new love is here and saying, knocking on your door saying, what's up, Libra? Because the trust has not come back. Okay. How do they feel about you? The Emperor and the Sun. They know that you're in command of your own life. That is very attractive to them. You know what you want. You know why you want it. There's a lot of wisdom that they appreciate about you. There is the way that you look at life and shed light on their situation. You're a powerhouse for them. You're a rock for them. And they find that that makes them really, really happy. They're happy to be with somebody so stable and that's not so wishy-washy. And so they're looking at you as somebody with long-term potential. You're not looking at them that way, though. You're looking at them like, yeah, let me see you make one move. Just one move out of place and I am going to kick you to the curb. That's your attitude, Libra. Anyway, moving on to the challenge, as if that's not a challenge enough. But anyway, this is the challenge position. Taking a leap of faith. We got the Fool card here for you. So for you, the challenge is taking a leap of faith with this person. You know what, Libra? Take a leap of faith, right? If somebody hurts you, whatever you've gone through, guess what? You survived it. Did it hurt? And did it bring you to your knees? And did it change your reality? And did it affect every area of your life of who you are? You know, trust and loyalty and friendship and all of that. Yes, it changed all of that. But you have a long life left to live. And if you do not go after your life with an adventurous spirit rather than a kind of protective spirit, you're always going to never be fully in a relationship. You're always going to be on guard. And you have to trust that when you jump into the deep end of a pool, if you already know how to swim, you've got to trust that you will be able to swim to the other side of the pool. And you know how to swim because you've been in relationships before. That's the analogy. I don't know where the hell I'm getting that one from, but you know, just go with it, Libra. In the challenge for them, you know, the thing is, I just want to go back to you right here, Libra. The thing is that you've been so hurt. And I'm not making light of what you have been hurt by, Libra. I'm not making light of it at all, because anybody that's had their heart broken into a trillion million pieces, it's no easy feat to get back into the dating world and to try and bring love back into your life. But this is your life experience. And even though it's really, really difficult, I'm proud of you for wanting to take that leap of faith. I'm proud of you for, you know, getting up on your 2 feet, brushing off, shake it off, as Taylor Swift says, and just trying. There's an expression in England that says God loves a trier. But God, but it's true, God loves a trier, right? So it's not about perfection. It's not about the ultimate, relationship where you meet your soulmate and nothing goes wrong. It's just about the experience and the adventure with another human being, so you can have that experience. And the challenge is you taking that leap of faith. Over here for them, how does your person feel about you? They want to, the challenge is for them, we got the Page of Swords in the upright, we got the Death card in the reverse. They know that they are going to have to step it up to be with you. And the stepping up part is a part of their personality. With the Death card in the reverse, transformation, it shows that they may not be ready for that yet. So the challenge is you require the ultimate truth. They know that. But it requires them to change a part of who they are. What does that mean, Spirit? Tell me more about the Death card in reverse, and tell me more about the truth. Is Libra's person... So, Spirit is making me feel that your person has kind of like an alter ego. And the alter ego is a perception of how they appear to the world. And they know that they're going to have to take that mask off in order to be with you. Now, again, I just want to remind you, I'm a clinical psychologist. And so we have what's called in psychology Johari's window. You can look it up. It's quite interesting. It begins with a J. Johari. And so we have how we see ourselves, how we think others see us, how they really see us, and I forgot the fourth window. But that's what's going on here. So the equivalent is, like, for example, who I am as How Love Tarot professionally in my job as a clinical psychologist is not who I am when I'm reading tarot for you. I mean, I have become quite loose-lipped with you, Libra. I mean, I say things that I should not be saying. And, I wouldn't say that in a psychological setting, because I have to put, it's a different mask. It's a different professional mask. Who I am with my friends is definitely who I am not with when I'm reading tarot, and who I am not professionally. And they can attest for that. I mean, I really let my hair down. And that's what I'm talking about. This person, like you, like everybody, has a persona that is an alter ego. And I can kind of relate to that because I've had my persona as a psychologist or working in the field of psychology for such a long time, for all of my adult life, that I have had to work very, very hard to switch gears and turn it down a notch so I can even be on YouTube and be relatable. Now, you may argue, Libra, that I am not relatable at all. You should see me when I'm practicing psychology. But that's what it's like, when you have a certain persona and a professional persona, or if you're on social media. So, for example, if you're an Instagram star, or if you're a TikTok star, or that's what you want to be, or you want to, like for me, I'm growing my YouTube channel for a reason. I'm growing it not for viewers, not for fame, not for any of that, but because I have so much that the spirit world want me to put out there, not in actual readings, but in the other work that I'm going to be doing with my YouTube channel, which is doing a lot of teaching about the spirit world. And so this is a vehicle for that. And so, in a way, I kind of have an alter ego as well. So I'm just kind of explaining that it's not a bad thing that your person has an alter ego, but that's what Spirit is saying. They're not ready to change that alter ego yet. They're in conflict about how do they put on a persona, and it could be because of their age, right? So You know, if you had asked me to do this 10 years ago, I'm not that old, Libra. Let me tell you, I'm not that old. I know sometimes I sound like I'm 150, but I'm not. But if you had asked me to do this 10 years ago, to take it down a notch so I could go on YouTube, oh my Lord, I would never have done it. Because it was too much of a threat. I would never, ever, ever do that back at that point. But now that I'm, you know, nearly 30 years in psychology, it feels right to do it. So the alter ego is present for a period of time that is needed for the soul to accomplish what it has to accomplish. So that's the challenge. The challenge is you need to take a leap of faith with them. There is a persona there that you're having difficulty with, because for you, it feels like a false persona. But if you can try and understand it in the way that I've described it, hopefully you'll be able to relax into their persona and understand that it's not a false mask. You know, who you are to your mother, or to your father, or to your children, or to your lover, or to your best friend, or to the person that rings up your groceries. You put on different hats for different people. Now, you may argue, no, I don't. Yes, you do. Okay, you do. There's no way that you talk to your children the way that you talk to your lover. There is no way that you talk to your boss the way that you talk to your best friend. Okay, and that's what I mean about persona. All right, hopefully that helps, Libra, because I think that this is a challenge that you can actually overcome. It does really feel like that if you understand it from that perspective. So a lot of cards came out in the outcome. I'm going to kind of swap this around so I can... In the outcome, Libra, this is you. I'm swapping the sides just so I can put the cards out for you. In the outcome, Spirit, can you bring forward what's going on here? We got the Four of Pentacles for your person in reverse. We've got the World card in the upright position. Your person feels like they want to make an effort with you. They feel like, you know, you're so different than anybody that they've been with, that they are willing to be unguarded, be open, be transparent. As I say that, I pull the Five of Cups for you. Bloody hell, Libra, crying out loud. Oh, Libra, you're getting triggered in the outcome. Okay, so as this person gets closer to you, as they want a new beginning with you, as they're open and honest with you, stuff is getting stirred up. Your past is getting stirred up. And that may just be a process that you're going through. And so we see that right here with the Five of Cups, where there's abandonment in your energy, where you've been abandoned. And then we have the Ten of Coins, we have the Three of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So it looks like in the outcome, you're going to be brave, Libra. I know this is meant to be how they feel about you, but, you know, it's a back and forth, right? So it looks like in the outcome, your person is going to be unguarded, be open and honest. They want to try with you. And it looks like for you that you're going to try and take that leap of faith, even though you're getting triggered, even though it's difficult. I see the Ten of Coins here, so I feel victorious. I feel you being able to kind of separate the two, right? Separate the past from the present. I see you being able to step into your future with this person and to be less indecisive with them. And this is going to take the power and the strength of your person to really come forward and say, you know, listen, Libra, I know you've been hurt. Please give me a chance. I can't promise you that I'll never hurt you, but, you know, I can promise you that I won't deliberately hurt you. I can promise you I will deliberately, you know, I won't do deal breakers. I won't cheat on you. I won't betray you. If I meet somebody else, I'm going to just be upfront and tell you before I do anything with them, you know, listen, I'm not feeling you anymore. And that's all you can ask from anybody, right? All you can ask from anybody is that they tell you the truth and they don't betray you. Now, whether they do that or not is up to them. But I feel like this person values you. They value your opinion. I feel like you guys have a great time together. I feel like there's a lot of chemistry. I feel like when you guys are in each other's energy, you can leave the nonsense behind. So it feels like you guys need to engage in a lot more fun things. Stop talking, Libra. Stop talking about the problems. Stop talking about the issues that you have. I mean, if you're seeing a therapist or a spiritual counselor or somebody like that, obviously talk to them. But at some point, you need to stop talking about it to this person. And what you need to do is create the happy experiences. We have the holiday period coming up. Go to parties. Go out together. Be in each other's company. Have fun. Negate the negative experiences. Negate the anticipation of the worst happening. Because if you can fill up your time and energy together with enjoying each other's company, and you're just having fun, and you're not talking about the past, and you're not talking about the future, and you're not talking about who you are as individuals, but you're just laughing and getting to know each other as friends, and maybe engaging in something that is not about each one of you, right? So engaging in, I don't know, bloody hell, Libra, you're making me think. So like going to a cooking class together, and you know, where it's neither one of you, you know, it's not about your personality, it's not about your history, it's not about anything. It's just kind of like a team building exercise. Oh, that will work. So if you do a lot of team building stuff where you do a lot of activities together, then what will happen is trust will begin to build, right? So things where you know, so for example, if you go take a couples cooking class, in a couples cooking class, you know, you have to cook the dish together, you know, so you're trusting each other and you're communicating, you know, and so you're building trust, you're building a bond, you're building lots of laughter and fun, and it's not about the past, it's not about the present, it's not about expectations, it's just about being in each other's company. Okay, Libra, that was a bit long-winded. I did try and make this a 10-minute reading, but you know me. Keep an open mind. There is chemistry, there is a lot of potential for new love here, but you're gonna have to really bury the past, and the way to do that is just fill up the time with this person with lots of fun experiences. You've done enough talking, you've relayed your history as much as you need to at this point, and even if you've just met this person yesterday and you've only told them the cliff notes, that's all you need to tell them. You know what you've gone through. It's not about that anymore, it's about them. Okay, and for them, it's not about their history, it's about you. Okay, so just enjoy each other, have a good time. New love is on the horizon for you both, but you know, you gotta go there. All right, Libra, I hope this helps, and I will speak to you soon.